Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the Ecom boss for my brand new setup, microphone, camera, and everything. Bringing you guys a new video on how to handle money on hold, chargebacks, everything like that. And I have a microphone up here. I know it might look a little bit weird, but if you're in the case where you've been having a lot of chargebacks, for example, you have money on hold, or it's just, payment provider problems in general. This could be on Shopify payments, Stripe, PayPal, whatever. As you just see a lot of people struggling when it comes to money on hold, not being able to scale because you have money on hold. That's actually a really, really big problem. To talk about that real quick, first of all here. So let's just say you're relying on only one thing, for example, only Stripe, and your Stripe is on hold. You need to be able to fund your business. If you do not have a budget, if you're planning on ever reinvesting your products, you cannot have money on hold. So in this video, I have a software that's going to teach you guys exactly how to handle money on hold, syncing orders from Shopify with tracking numbers straight into PayPal. So all I'm saying at this point is goodbye to money on hold. That's at least what the app says. The app is super good. This video is not about the app, but I'm going to show you guys an app that can easily handle your money on hold and make sure that stuff probably won't happen too much again. So that's what we're gonna go over in today's video. I'm the Ecom boss. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys smash the like button. Please just click it as hard as you can. Put a like on this video for the new setup. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like what I post, and comment. So we should get straight into it. Why you're getting money on hold, how to solve it. There's a lot of ways that you guys could get around the money on hold and hopefully scale profitable. Because if you're scaling and you're relying on your profits in order to scale, you'll have a big problem if you have money on hold, right? So the setup here is gonna be better in the next video. But as for now, let me just run with what I have, and I'm going to fix it a little bit, looking a little bit more clean next time. So if you want to get into the dropshipping coaching program that I have, you can message me. My Instagram will be here. The coaching is super successful. The students been making a lot of money, and if you just want to follow me, that's totally cool as well. So put my Instagram here again. So money on hold, this is a problem that a lot of people have, and I will go over it now. First of all, you need to figure out why you have money on hold. In most cases, it's basically just a security check. These payment providers will check you at certain amounts. It could be 2K, 5K, 10K, so goes on, check you at certain amounts. And the thing that you need to do in those cases is just to do what they ask for. A lot of people come to me and they will say like, hey, my PayPal is on hold, what can I do? Well, do what they ask. I mean, there's not too much else you can do. So if you, for example, have tracking codes, you need to show PayPal your tracking codes, and they will release your money eventually, especially when it arrives, right? That's a little bit of money on hold. Money on hold you can't really avoid. But a thing that you need to keep in mind is if you have money on hold, you're going to need two payment gateways. You're going to need PayPal and Stripe, for example. Because if your Stripe is on hold, how are you going to fund your Facebook ads while you're scaling? If you are in a lower budget, at least, and you hit a winner. And then if your PayPal is on hold, you can use Stripe to, for example, ship out orders, run ads and everything. You just need an income source. So if you only have one payment provider and that one is on hold, you're running into big issues. So I did find an awesome payment on hold type of app, which syncs product tracking codes straight from Shopify and into PayPal. It says up here, sync tracking from Shopify to PayPal. And that's exactly what this app is doing. Recommended Shopify app that offers instant sync, fully autopilot, less complaints, and protect your PayPal account. So it's lower rolling. And by the way, this is not a video of me promoting this just because I want to make money. This is a video of me actually teaching you guys like a good software to really help you guys out. Lower rolling reserve rate. By syncing your tracking details in PayPal to ensure all transactions are current and updated, it improves your relationship with PayPal, enabling you to take advantage of better cash flow by encouraging lower hold periods over your cash. So basically what this app is doing is that you can sync your tracking code, which means the second you buy something, it will automatically sync to your PayPal, which then allows you to never have to go in manually and put in the tracking codes later, because it's automatically already done. That gives you guys the chance of maybe just avoiding a hold completely. You will get holds eventually on security checks and everything, but avoiding holds, or at least getting the holds out quicker, because you're just, every time you ship out an order, tracking number is already there, so you won't have to wait too long. So that's a super good app that I've been using myself. I think you guys can use it too if you want to. It costs a little bit of money, but it's helped me a lot when it comes to tracking codes and everything, so you could look into that. But money on hold, just do what they ask for. It's not too much more advice I can give on that. And the other thing that I want to talk about now is chargebacks. Chargeback is a huge problem that a lot of people will have, and you will always have a couple of chargeback in your business. And the payment providers such as Stripe told me this once, like, chargebacks is completely normal in a business. It's not a business if you do not have disputes, chargebacks, people asking for refund. That's it. Business is like that. So for payment providers such as Stripe will know that a business will always get some chargeback, but it is the rate. If you have a high chargeback rate, your account is gonna get banned. Like, for real, it really is like that. They don't want to see fraud, and they will call you out for fraud even though it's not fraud. So the number one thing you want to do with a chargeback, first of all, what we also going to do is talk about how to prevent chargebacks. I mean, that's more important than how to handle one. But if you get a chargeback though, how do you handle it besides clicking a like, thumbs up on this video, and subscribing? How do you handle a chargeback? That is something I've been asked a lot, actually. So if you get a chargeback, it's gonna be unfair sometimes. I mean, sometimes you get a chargeback and you're like, yo, I don't deserve this chargeback. Like, I totally delivered everything that I was supposed to. We don't offer refunds, for example. That's a super normal one, right? Someone charges you back and you don't offer refunds. This is not about services. I'm talking about products, physical products. So if someone charges you back and you do not offer refunds, and that's clear in your webpage, I would still recommend you guys to just refund your customers money, because chargeback hurts you. So if you get into a chargeback, just lay it down and just say like, yo, okay, take your money back. I know this is unfair. Like, you want the money, you delivered everything, you did your job. It's just a stupid customer. But for real, customer comes first. People don't treat this as a business. This is an actual business. The customer that wants a refund, you do not give him a refund, he ends up chargebacking. It's gonna hurt your business. And I'm not talking about your reputation here, or repetition, whatever it's called. I'm not talking about your reputation here. I'm actually talking about your account being hurt. So you don't want to have over like a 2% dispute, at least not over like 4% dispute, but you want to have a lot of chargebacks in general. Chargebacks is super harmful. You will get banned. I've had PayPal accounts early in my career though, like this was years ago, but I've PayPal accounts just blocked because of chargebacks. Be super careful. I didn't take it serious either when I got a lot of chargebacks. Like, I didn't see this as reality, so I was like, chargebacks is not a problem. But I'll tell you, chargebacks is a huge problem. So whenever you get a chargeback, no matter how unfair it is, just give the customer a refund. Because a lot of people, they will just fight over chargeback, right? I used to do this all the time back in the days. Like, someone charged me back and I will just keep fighting over it. Like, no, it's my money. No, it's his money. He will go like, no, it's my money. No, it's my money. And in a lot of cases, it should be your money. You deserve the money, but that doesn't matter. Your account will still be hurt even though you deserve the money, right? Getting a chargeback, just refund it. Your chargeback ratio is a good one. For example, could be 1 order in 50 is someone asking for a refund or a chargeback, for example. You need to get to the step where you can just refund before there even is a chargeback, which they will most likely reach out to you, right? But have that as a chargeback ratio, and when they charge back, just no matter how unfair it is, stop fighting over it. It's just childish, and it's what you do early in your career, and it's super stupid. It's probably just a $40 order, so just refund it and know how to prevent chargebacks. Like I said, the payment providers know that this is completely normal in a business, but you'll get banned, you'll get blacklisted, and you'll have huge problems to payment providers if you get into this situation. So how do you prevent a chargeback? Make it easy to refund. For real, make it easy to refund. If a customer needs a refund, give him the option to refund. Another reason that people charge back is because they get cold feet. They will probably charge back more on PayPal than they do on Stripe as well. But customers can get cold feet. And the thing that can happen with a customer then is if they cannot check the tracking number, they will charge back, right? So a way to prevent chargebacks is by showing tracking numbers, having like track your order type of thing on your page. So if a customer is wondering about their package, they can just go to your page and they will be able to see how far it's been shipped so far. There's 2 reasons to chargebacks, and that is there's 3 reasons to chargebacks. Number 1 is not showing your customer where it is, like I already said. Now with tracking numbers, let them see where the product is right now. Number 2 is going to be the shipping time. If you have a super long shipping time, it's usually fine if you have tracking codes, right? But the shorter the shipping time, the less the chance of a chargeback is. Number 3, poor product quality, and before and after pictures that's not even real. Poor product quality, you know, like in the beauty niche, you'll see a lot of bad products that just are super bad. Like in beauty niche, dude, I would honestly avoid it. And that does not mean skincare. I'm talking beauty, like makeup and stuff. It's usually horrible quality and people can charge back a lot. That's something you could be a little bit careful with. For example, it could be electronics too. Bad quality on it, like you don't want to do that. If you sell a fake iPhone, you know, for example, really bad qualities, you might get in the case where you'll get a chargeback, right? The way to prevent a chargeback, right, is to not put your customer in a situation where he will get cold feet. So if he can always see where the product is, he will not get afraid. And if you make it easy for him to refund, you need to be able to have contact pages. If you don't have a contact page in your store, they can't contact you, so they will just charge back. You need to make sure that the customer is satisfied, so let them email you. Actually check your mails. If someone asks for a refund, don't ask why you want a refund, just refund him. It's totally cool. Like you should look at this as you want to build a big business, dude. You want to have like a lot of money, like 7-figure business. Then if one guy needs a refund, it's not going to hurt you. And if you're really open to refunds, if you're totally refunding whoever needs it, chances are you're creating trust. More people will buy from you. The reason I bought this microphone stand today was I didn't even know if this microphone stand was working for this podcast microphone, for real. I didn't know if it was working, but they had, I mean, I don't care, honestly. But let's pretend I would have cared. The reason that I then would have bought it is because I don't know if it fits my microphone. They have a 60-day refund policy. So if this didn't fit my microphone, I'll get it refunded. That doesn't have anything to do with chargebacks. But what I'm saying is if you're able to give your customer a refund, that might actually increase your conversion rate. So if you get some refunds here and there, that is okay. You obviously want to try to minimize it, right, with having good products and everything, good shipping time. But if you get a couple of refunds, well, maybe that's the reason they bought in the first place. They feel safe because you're able to give out refunds. That makes your customer feel safe, right? So don't be the guy who's like, I'm not going to use PayPal because chargebacks or money on hold, mostly money on hold, obviously it's the 180-day holds and everything. What you guys need to think about is that I've had people in my coaching program, and this is not kidding at all, like he's made 95% of his sales through PayPal, and that's been a little bit bad on hold, but he got all his money released. He got all his money released over time. So he gets like a couple of $100 released every single day. Now it's all released. But he got 95% of his sales through PayPal. So what I'm saying, guys, is if you really don't want to use PayPal when you're testing. Because like I said, in my testing strategy, right, I want to see 3 sales in one ad set. And normally in a typical case, 30 to 50% of your sales will come from PayPal. So if you're ever planning on getting 3 sales in one ad set, your chances will be 50% lower without PayPal. I would almost call it impossible, which is not. Do not get me wrong. People can make this work without PayPal. But what I'm saying is if you really don't want to use PayPal, test with PayPal. Just test with it, okay? And once you find a winner, turn it off. But just test with it to give you guys like a higher chance of hitting a winning product, right? So make sure to press a like and subscribe to this video. I just want to get some subscribers, okay? Another thing I see is like people worry about chargebacks when they haven't even sold anything. If you're in that case, you're still worried about chargebacks, should I use PayPal or not? If you never sold anything, put your focus into actually just taking action, just getting into it, getting up some motivation, building your store. Just start dropshipping. If you're watching this and you haven't started dropshipping and you're curious to what you should do with that, take it when it comes, dude. Like, don't stress money on hold now when you haven't even made a sale, right? Which payment provider should you guys use? If you have the chance of using Stripe, always use Stripe over Shopify payments. Shopify payments is powered by Stripe. Stripe owns it. And use PayPal. I actually recommend using PayPal. It will be illegal for them to never give you guys the money back. So when you get banned, you can still take your money out in most cases. But just be careful about, having less than 0 money in your PayPal. So if you guys found this video helpful, I really hope you smash a like. Please just smash the like button. Help me out just a little bit on YouTube now. Click a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate every one of you guys watching. For real. You make your dreams happen. The boss is with you. Appreciate all of you guys. Be the best version of yourself. And you'll be seeing me in tomorrow's video.